Welcome, I'm your theloladass. So today I'm gonna bring you 10 Dates, a game that is developed by Wells Interactive and Goodgate Media and published by Wells Interactive. So if you remember, you can even see in here, I played, I think it was on this YouTube channel that I played the 5 Dates. If you remember, 5 Dates was during the pandemic to know how to date how to go a date during the pandemic. That was through a computer that you had, and you had 5 girls. You will go on a date with 5 girls, and then you will select who you want to continue, and at the same time you need to know what to say to continue with the girls and then get a relationship. So because of that, people enjoyed that game. They thought, now let's do the sequel. Like, it's not a sequel because it's not with the same actors. It's better to say like that. But I understand why they say sequel, because it's 10 dates. Now is after the pandemic. After the pandemic, to see how you go on a date, what to say, how to behave during a date face to face. So I played them and I enjoyed it, and at the same time I like this type of games like VMV and like showing how to go on a date, because you enjoy playing the game, and at the same time the game teach you how to go on a date, and that's always a good thing. That's always a good thing about these games, the 5 dates and the 10 dates. So let's start new game. So the difference in here from the 5 dates is that you can play with the guy, you go on a date with girls, or you can be with the girl, you play with the girl that you go and meet guys. It's like that. It depends who you want to play, or you want to play with both, depends on that. Of course, you go meet different people, and that will lead to different endings. Of course, that's always a plus in these type of games. Of course, I want to play with the guy and see the girls, but one of things is like, when you go on the dates with the girls, it's always same choice and the same dialogue. Then depends who you're gonna choose to be the girl you want to date. That's where it changed the game. So that's why, like, I'm not going to do different endings, because I already know how it was on 5 dates, that it was always same dialogue. Then the only difference was seeing the girl that you will select to go to the final date. So in here I'm only going to show with one girl, like that you can see if you like the game or not. But the game is good. So let's go with Ryan. First you need to be found, so showing how his name, age, where he lives. Okay, select a profile picture. So it's showing that you can select the profile picture. I don't know if, like I say in the demo, I don't know if the picture that you select can give you different girls. I don't know about that, but I'm gonna select this one because of the dog. I need to press enter. So what industry you work in? I don't know too if this can affect or not. So let's go creative. What are your interests? Sports and fitness. And we need to put free. Okay. Technology. Food, drink, partying. Food and drink. And I'm a Leo. Okay, let's go for that. You can decrease the volume, the music, right? But you need to be careful because everything is together.
Pick up the phone.
Ah, there was me having a good day.
Well, it's just become great. You're welcome.
What's happening?
I just got back from work an hour ago.
Same.
I've made myself some food.
Same.
And I've just got off the phone with my landlord.
Oh, not same.
Yeah, I missed a payment, but it's fine. I've paid it now, and it's settled anyway.
Anyway, I've got some news.
Okay.
I joined a dating app.
Have you? Well, I mean, they are inevitable.
I was expecting more shit from you.
Well, what's the saying they have? People in glass houses can't throw stones.
No way, you too.
Mm-hmm.
Matches?
Yes, a lot. No, 0.
But don't like apps like help out new users with
Misha,
like likes and
you're not
you know,
helping.
they really try and help you get people to like you because you're new.
Misha, I still have 0 even with whatever you just said. There's still 0. What about you?
Hey, the grass isn't always greener. I've got like 80 likes. But like once you filter out like the bad profiles and the nude pics and the meh ones, it's all just a bit quiet.
Are your standards a little bit high?
No! Anyway, I have a new initiative in the works.
What's that? You gonna kidnap someone?
I've signed up
There you go.
for speed dating tonight.
Going to speed
Hey,
dates.
why are you telling me this?
Because I'm bricking it and like, do you want to have a drink before?
Could you just say less? It'd be great if you just stopped speaking about 30 seconds ago.
See you there. Bye.
Bye.
So you can see that our character knows with the other character that you can play. They know each other, but then they go to different dates, of course.
Because there's no substitute for meeting someone face to face. Like you can see their physicality, feel their vibe.
Yes, but what if there is no vibe? What do you do then? If you're online, you can log off, you can make it an excuse, you can just be gone. My internet connection was crap. What do you do here?
Welcome everyone to Speed Dating. My name's Derek, I'm your host. We're going to be beginning very shortly, so gentlemen, if you could make your way to your table numbers.
You are so cynical. This is where you're going to find that genuine connection you keep banging on about.
Why are you smiling at me like that? Why are you smiling at me like that?
No, I'm not smiling. You like anything.
Misha,
There is a small possibility I might have signed us both up.
I'm not doing it.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'll just leave.
Oh, come on.
No.
Look, at least it's going to be a good story.
It is not going to be a good story. I'm just going to get humiliated. You've been preparing for this. I'm not doing it.
It's a great story.
Is he a girl?
Oh, he's browsing. He's browsing the shop.
Yes.
How does it work?
Sorry, what?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, so the women stay at the table, the men, you, rotate around them.
I'm a man now.
So you go to different tables and you speak to girls.
What do I say?
Whatever you like, but you have 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
And halfway through the date, that dude over there will give us a warning. And then he'll also tell us when there's 1 minute left to wrap it up. So essentially, you've got to use your time wisely, which I know you're not good at.
No. Hence why I don't want to do it.
Exactly.
We're going to start with the gentlemen by your first allotted table numbers, and good luck. Have fun.
You're sitting in my first date seat, so I need you to jog on. Go well, lad. Cheers.
Prepare your notebooks to take some tips, right? How to behave and what to say on a date. So I already have mine here with a pen. Take some notes. Warming up. Oh, it's different from them. Yes, on them you will go immediately to one girl only.
You my date now?
Yeah, I guess I am. I'm Ryan.
Tony, nice to meet you. Sorry, I've got a match tomorrow, so I've got to keep limber.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what is it, a sports match? Do you play locally?
No, it's my job actually. I'm a footballer.
Oh, shit. Should you be out dating the night before a match?
Oh, don't worry. It's fine as long as I'm in bed by 12. Don't drink, non-alcoholic, and don't have sex.
What's your position?
Reverse cowgirl?
No. What is your football position?
What do you think?
That's a tough one.
Well, just say which area of the pitch. I'll narrow it down for you. I'm not tall enough to be a goalkeeper.
Attacker.
Keeper in other ways, though.
I think she's an attacker.
I reckon that you are pretty skillful. So I'm gonna say that you're up front.
What, you think I want all the glory? Got a big ego.
No, that's a bit of a conclusion to jump to.
I'm a defender.
Ooh.
Not all about goals and skills I have, you know. Defence is just as important.
You don't really win games with that, though, do you?
Well, you do. If you've got a shit defence, how are you going to win the game?
Yeah, if you say so.
Do you like
So
sports
it say
yourself?
to keep
Yes.
track, press S. There you go. In here to see the girl. You can see all the girls. No, and guys too, because Derek, Jake. Okay. You see the scenes viewed. Beat Tony in arm wrestling. Return his DMs. Draw something rude. Challenge Tony about the unknown man. Go in for a kiss with Tony. Okay. What do they think of you? Confidence, kindness, humor, and laid back? Holy shit! And it says how many dates discovered. You can see that's 3. Damn, this is different from the 5 dates. Holy shit.
Big time. Football, rugby, tennis, basketball, golf. I watch absolutely anything.
Yeah, same. If it's on the telly, I'll watch it.
Even if you don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I'll pick it up as I go along.
It's like watching the Olympics, isn't it? Where you become an expert in like some random event overnight.
Yeah, I became an avid curling and skateboarding fan for those 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's not your phone. Is this reminding me to carb load for tomorrow?
What are you having, pasta?
Footballer's best friend.
The fuck?
This is your halfway warning, guys. That is 3 minutes to go.
She brought
So,
pasta.
how did you become a pro?
I'd say my key influence was my dad. He used to take me to practices, to matches. He knew I fell in love with it and did everything to cultivate my passion. The kit, the travelling, consoling me after bad performances. Are you close with your parents?
No, I wanted to ask you more.
We ain't got time, my lad. Tell me.
Both.
If you want to, of course.
Yeah, I'm lucky to have a great relationship with both my parents. They're both great. Yeah, they have a great relationship and they're kind of like a blueprint for the sort of person I want to be and the sort of partner I want to be with.
That's amazing. It's so hard to find people talk about both parents like that.
Yeah, God, good parenting is definitely important.
It is.
Let's see how competitive you are. Do you
Uh-oh.
fancy a quick challenge?
Obviously.
Damn
Fancy test of
wrestling.
strength. I chuck weights around like toys in the gym.
Okay, that's some fighting talk. How about we do an arm wrestle?
Yeah, right?
How you gonna do
I'm
that
kidding.
with so many shit in
I
there?
don't want to injure you before your game.
Get your arm on the table, lad.
Okay. Ready? Go.
We're already holding hands.
I'm just desperate.
Or I'm irresistible.
You've got more than that. Come on. Come on.
Just win. Just win.
Shit.
Boast or gracious,
I really
gracious.
thought I was winning that.
I don't know what
You're
means
stronger
boast.
than you look.
Look, I confess, I do some arm days in the gym, so.
Makes me feel a bit better. Still gutted though.
We've got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute.
Ooh, we're in stoppage time. What? Football's the best sport for making analogies.
No.
Do you fancy another quick challenge?
Yes, but what do you want to do?
Well, there's conversation starters and riddles, apparently.
Convenient.
Okay. A man looks at a painting and says, "Brothers and sisters, I have none, but that man's father is my father's son." Who's in the painting, the man or his son?
Brothers and sisters, I have none. That man's
The man's son? What the fuck?
is my father's son, so he's looking at the man's son.
No, it's the man himself, isn't it?
I don't think so, but how do we find the answer? Oh, is it? It's folded in. Okay. More thoughts gone into this event than I gave it credit for.
Ready?
Hey!
There you go.
Man's son.
There you go.
All off.
Listen, look, when you're good, you're good.
Yeah, fair play.
Nicely
You
done.
may have slightly more brains than me.
Yes, but you have slightly better feet than me, so we'll call it even.
There you go.
And that is time, everyone. Move on to your next
Know
day.
how to what
You
to
crammed
say.
a lot into that.
Taking notes. I'm
Yes, we
taking
did.
notes already.
Yeah, it was great to meet you, Tony. Is that short for Antonia?
Spot on, but everyone calls me Tony.
There
Do
you
you want
go.
to keep in touch?
Yeah. What's your handle?
At TN7, Tony Newton, and my shirt number 7.
That is some main character shit right there. I will not. Have a good night, Tony.
So she's Tony, it's short for Antonia. Okay. So taking notes, take always notes to go on a date. Don't be stupid. These games is to teach you how to go on a date. So Azalea, written in the stars. Next. She's not here. Come on.
Sorry, just fixing my eyeliner. I'm Azalea.
I'm Ryan.
You don't look like a Ryan.
No? Well, what do I look like then?
Not sure yet.
That's not from here, is it?
No. You gonna snitch?
No.
I made it. Just like the kombucha poured into it.
That's the fermented drink, isn't it?
Exactly.
Okay, looks good. We need to impress. Come on.
It looks good. Are you happy with the batch?
Very. Tell you more about it, but we haven't got much time.
So, the kombucha is homemade. The goblet is homemade. What else is homemade?
I'd say 90% of this. The clothes, the accessories, make it all from scratch. Started selling my stuff online during lockdown and it grew into a full-time business.
Wow,
Okay.
That's really original.
Thanks. Turns out my aesthetic plays quite well these days.
What aesthetic is that?
Call it what you want. I've heard hundreds of terms.
Learn more
can't
about the
remember.
job, not why speed
Is
dating.
it just you in the business, or...?
Yeah, don't need anyone else.
So how do you keep up with the demand?
There's a long wait list, but I engage with my customers a lot on social media, so they're understanding.
So if the supply is low, you must be retailing for a fairly high price?
No, I pride myself in affordability and sustainability.
Is that enough to do full-time? Sorry, no, I'm not asking how much you earn. I just find the business model very interesting.
I get by.
Do I look like a Ryan yet?
Not quite.
All right, then. Well, what else can you tell about me?
I reckon you're definitely a fire sign.
Based on what?
You're feisty, I can tell. There's a little dark side in there.
Oh my god.
Just 3 minutes to go, everyone. 3 minutes. I know, it's going very quickly, very quickly.
You're really into your astrology, then?
Gives me structure. I analyse my behaviour in the context of something bigger. My main star sign is Scorpio. which I
Okay,
think
engage.
suits me.
She's trying to talk
And,
about that.
Then based on when and where I was born, my rising sign is a Sagittarius and my moon sign is a Libra.
What's the difference between those three?
Your main star sign is your sun sign, represents sort of your desires in life, and your rising sign is how you present to others, and moon sign's what you're like deep down.
Okay. I don't really know about the other two, so...
Working out for you, we haven't got much time, so.
So then, what makes your sun sign?
Let me see in here. 5 scenes. These always... No, we decrease on humor and confidence. Oh, okay. What do they think of you? Confidence 50% and humor 50%. Ask Isaiah about her tattoos, like all of Isaiah's social media image, but this later. But for now, the first one, ask Isaiah about her tattoos is one of the things. Okay. Yes, you should, like, you can say, should you look at this during the dates or in the end only? I think it will be better only to see in the end, but at the same time I understand why they put in here in the middle, but for the players to see. I understand that.
So, Scorpio.
We aspire to be brave, loyal, honest,
Any negatives?
jealous and secretive, but it doesn't really apply here. Do you relate to them as animals as well, I guess?
Aren't they really aggressive?
Only when threatened.
Do they eat each other, though?
Yeah. I forgot to mention that.
And this is your final minute, guys. Final minute.
So, I was wondering.
No, I've spoken about myself enough. I want to know more about you.
Okay, tell me about your tattoos.
It really hasn't, so I want to know more about you.
Fine, fire away.
So, Azalea, I have noticed you have a couple of tattoos.
I do. Want to know about any of them? Choose wisely. Some stories are better than others.
Pentagram Caravan. Pentagram. She is from the devil.
The pentagram, is that a satanic symbol?
I mean, I've dabbled in Satanism, but its wider interpretation is quite genteel. It's about shunning the rigid restrictions of society.
Mm-hmm. And it's not about sacrificing babies.
It's safe. And the tattoo. I just like the shape. It's all about those clean lines and sharp edges.
That's your lot, ladies and gents. Time's up. Let's be moving on.
That was the kind of interaction I was hoping for from this. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, it was a good
me too.
date.
What is your handle? I'd love to check some of your stuff out.
At Azalea Shadows.
There you go.
Azalea Shadows.
Is it okay? Yeah.
Interesting. So now it's gonna be Kathleen Study Break. I think this was the girl from the demo. I don't remember now if it is or not.
Yeah. I'm Ryan.
Ryan, I'm Kathleen.
Kathleen.
Sorry, I just wanted to squeeze in a quick page. Do you mind if I get to the bottom?
Yeah. By all means, fire away.
Okay, that's kind of weird for a speed date. Someone comes to read.
Done. All yours.
Okay.
What are you reading?
The Evolution of Bond-Forming Dynamics Across the 21st Century by Professor Gertrude von Nosselhoff.
Well, it must be a pretty good read if you're sneaking in pages in between dates.
Oh, no. I have to finish it for a seminar tomorrow.
Show
I'm a PhD
curiosity.
student in behavioral psychology.
Holy
What do you
shit.
think of it?
She has some interesting points. The chapter I'm on covers the influence of pop culture on behavioral modeling and attraction dynamics.
Yes. No, that does sound interesting, but I mean, please don't ask my opinion on it, because
Yeah. I wouldn't expect that of you. But if this goes well, maybe you'll learn a little something.
Okay, so you're here because you're looking for a study buddy.
No, quite the opposite.
Of
I
course.
need someone to keep me out of the library occasionally.
So the age-old work-life conflict.
Which side of it do you fall on?
Am I allowed to say that balance
Life,
is best?
of course,
No.
life.
No fence sitting, one or the other.
Work it's just a necessity. I
That's true.
Any moment I'm not in work or on the clock, I can devote to whatever I actually want to do,
So you're a 9-to-5er.
at the very most.
I don't think I could stay out of the library that much. Anyway, I have a confession to make.
Okay, already.
Everyone tells me that for whatever reason, I haven't lived.
I don't believe that.
I've never been to a nightclub.
Never. What, your fourth stint as a student and you've never even set foot in a nightclub?
I would rather spend the day in a cafe with a book and my laptop.
This is your halfway warning, guys. Halfway.
So you are still studying to become a more qualified psychologist?
The more you know, the more you earn. So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Sorry, I researched good speed dating questions before tonight.
And that's what you got? It sounds a little
Famous
bit more
family
like you
man, same as
researched
now.
job interview questions.
Family,
instead.
family man.
I want a happy family by then. I just want to be in a loving relationship and however many kids life blesses me with.
Okay, so say life has blessed you with one child, boy or girl.
Okay, blessed was a bit of a lame choice of words.
No, it was sweet.
Sweet.
Boy. I prefer a boy
Every
than
guy
a girl.
wants to hear on a first date. I definitely want a boy. I am best placed to relate to them. I think I can just bring all the experience that I have, and yeah, I just want a boy.
But boys need both male and female influences.
But he would have his mother too, and my best friend is a woman, and so he would have a very attentive godmother. She's a little bit nuts. You may meet her. She's hiding around here somewhere, hopefully on a really bad date.
Like this.
A question. How do I know that all of this isn't part of your PhD thesis? That all the guys here aren't just your guinea pigs?
You don't.
Ooh.
But a study at the University of Virginia found that we are more intrigued by those whose thoughts and feelings are unclear.
You have a study for everything. Is that supposed to be my key takeaway from today?
I'll offer you a better one. From Professor Nosselhoff? I'll find one from the start of the book. Here we go. This is a good one. When we set off on a journey, we are riddled with excitement or apprehension. Nothing in between.
It's not exactly one you'd read in the toilet, is it?
No, not quite.
Engage.
Well, that's Nottelhoff's opinion, but I think that apprehension is our body's way of telling us that something is worth doing, despite the risks.
You know, we can actually reprogram our brains to interpret nerves as excitement. They're similar chemicals. I did that before coming tonight.
Would you do that before tests as well, that sort of thing?
Oh, yeah. Very helpful for tests.
It's clever, isn't it?
Brain's clever.
Not mine.
Got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute.
Well, how do you fancy spending the final minute?
Why not leave that to Professor von Nosselhoff again? Let's get a takeaway from the end of the
Okay,
book.
allow. She likes that, so let's allow that.
People only care about the end of the book. I want the answers.
All right.
Right now, come on. I'm ready.
Final words from the book. Everything is transient. Time, life, relationships, none belong to us. Only our purpose does. Around it, all else is determined.
So the right things will enter the orbit that we create around ourselves. Is that what that means?
Exactly. Every decision we make affects who's pulled into that orbit, whether we know it or not.
Okay,
Code is actually really relevant to my life.
that's
I'm
interesting.
finally focusing on my orbit and mine alone. Thanks for listening.
No problem. And I'm glad to hear you're doing that.
That's your lot. Ladies and gents, time's up. Let's be moving on.
This was fun, Ryan.
Yes, it was. It was really great to meet you, Kathleen.
So I'm not the biggest social media user, but they say that's the best way to keep in touch nowadays.
What does Professor von Nottelhoff say?
Where do you think I got it from? At Kathleen Parker 88.
Okay. I got it. Have a nice evening.
That's
Me
why
too.
this game, the 5 dates, 10 dates, is good, because they show like that what to say, how to behave in dates. That sometimes if you like that person, you should interact what they are talking about. If you don't like, it's when you say I don't care about that. That's why it's interesting. Brandy, rice and grinds. Oh no, it's this girl from the demo. The other wasn't. I remember now.
Hi there. I'm Ryan. Can I sit? Thanks.
I'm Brandy. What do you do for a living?
I am a creative freelancer.
Huh. Is it tough not knowing where your next paycheck's coming from?
No. I love what I do, and I'm working towards stability.
I get that. I'm a beautician, but it doesn't earn me what I want, so I'm doing an online course in international relations, and I trade cryptocurrency. I just sold an NFT, actually.
Non-fungible token. Nice. Yeah, the digital art market is very cool, very new, and very volatile. So.
Sorry if I'm quite direct about things. We just don't have a lot of time.
Sure. Can
What
I?
are you looking for?
Jesus.
Okay, that is a big question.
Relationship.
Important question.
Ultimately, I think I want to find a partner, and I just want to settle. No, I want to settle down. I didn't mean, no, I'm not saying that, it's not nothing to do with it, I'm saying that I want to
In my
settle.
experience, guys who openly want relationships have been needy. They get over familiar too soon, want my attention all the time, get upset when I don't message.
Challenge.
Whole thing.
That's a generalization.
It's a discussion. I gave my experience to start it.
Well, I'm not needy, so I guess that's the discussion over.
Good. Let's move on then.
Okay. Do you live locally?
Yeah, I bought a one bed up the road. It's top floor with an amazing view of the water.
You bought a penthouse.
The NFT was pretty valuable. Where do you live?
I live 10 minutes away. I live on my own as well.
Flat?
Yep.
Buy it or rent it?
Back to the quickfire round.
Okay, on.
We're covering a lot.
Yeah, we are.
So?
I own it.
Wow. You must have worked and saved really hard.
I did, yeah. Well, look, I'm gonna keep up with you. I have to do something.
See? You're learning.
Slowly, but surely.
This is your 3-minute warning, guys.
So
3
before
minutes
we
to go.
should say
Just
casual,
3
something
minutes
casual.
of lovely conversation.
Okay, let's move on to foreign affairs. Do you like holidays?
I do.
Where do you go? What sort of holidays do you do?
What kind are you into though?
I allowed to say a lad's
Abroad.
holiday?
Go for it.
When you go on vacations, you go to other countries.
You can't beat a beach holiday for a bit of R&R.
Very true. Vitamin D is essential for our well-being. You aren't a Speedos guy though.
No. I am. I can't pull them off.
Won't ask why. I can only afford to travel recently, so I've got a lot of places on my list.
Well, what's the top of the list?
There's more than one thing. Cruise the Galapagos Islands. Meet the sloths and turtles in Costa Rica. See
Keep listening.
Iguazu Falls between Brazil and Argentina. I don't know, for me it's more about experiences. You know, I'm not so much into the historical stuff.
Yeah, but and seeing new cultures as well. Like, it's amazing to go to new places and see the different people and all the places that you're in operate on a daily basis. So, have you been traveling alone?
I like doing things my way.
Do you never get bored? Or lonely, like having to go to dinner on your own all the time?
Well, I've got my phone or tablet for entertainment and talking to people, but if I want less screen time,
Nice.
I always keep a deck on deck. I mean, I picked this one up ages ago. I think it's got, I don't know, an extra king in there somewhere.
An extra king? That might come in handy.
Depends on the game. Okay, next question. Does body count matter?
Oh.
Body count matter.
I was not expecting that question.
Well, you were getting too smug.
Body
So,
count.
what do
No.
you think?
I don't know what means
Not for me.
body count.
Just so long as someone's past doesn't affect their present too much. So, the body count, it would not be an issue.
Okay, so you're open-minded. That's cool.
Are you trying to tell me something, though?
No.
Got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute. So we'll be wrapping up very soon.
So, how did my questions make you feel?
There's a customer satisfaction survey.
Your feedback
Fun,
is greatly
nice.
valued.
Is it actually, though?
Only
Fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I didn't really feel like we felt like strangers. You?
the answer isn't part of the survey, sadly.
Okay. I see how this is going. Okay.
And your time is up. Thank you, ladies and gents.
It was good
Lads,
questions
move
that
on
she
to your
had.
next table. Your date is awaiting.
Oh,
But are you disappointed?
only because I had more questions. Would you like my social media handle?
Yeah. Or I could give you mine.
I never message first. At the Brandy Babe Girl.
The Brandy baby girl.
See you later, Ryan.
Goodbye, Brandy.
Going for another date. Because I think you start with 10. Expect unexpected. Doesn't even say who is the girl. It's gonna be our friend, right? I think it's gonna be our friend.
Good evening. I'm Derek, evening host.
Hello, Derek. Am I in trouble?
No. But unfortunately,
No,
the
no.
lady that was sat at this table, she had to leave early. I'm sorry.
Right. So are you filling in for her? Did she pull a runner when she saw me?
No, nothing of the sort. She is a musician. Had a gig to get to.
Well, that is pretty fair. That's a good alibi.
How did the rest of them go? Find what you're looking for?
Oh, is she the last one?
Yeah.
Well,
No, it's only 5
kinda
girls.
glad about that because I don't really know how many more I had left in me.
Well, I'm sure you made a fantastic impression.
Found someone.
Yeah, I have met some great women. They are all very different. So you have given me a really tough call to make.
Well, that's what we like to hear. Yeah. What a great dilemma to have.
Yeah, well, I don't really know how they feel about me, but I guess we'll find out soon enough.
We will.
So, how long have you been hosting?
I have lots of hosting experience, but specifically the speed dating stuff, just at the beginning of lockdown.
So those were digital, I presume.
Correct. For me, Finding love is the most formative journey of our lives, and I just wanted to help people continue that journey, despite the circumstances. Having said that, there is no real substitute for meeting someone special in person.
So from these, have you ever had any marriages develop?
Yeah, we've had a couple. Even a couple of babies named after me. Yeah. Need to put it in my bio. Pregnancy facilitator. Derek.
You really don't. Because that sounds like something that would be on a t-shirt on a lad's holiday.
The stag do t-shirts. You're right. Okay.
I actually think I've seen them before.
They sell like hotcakes, though, right? So how did you hear about us?
I was duped into coming here this evening. I thought I was going out for a drink with my best mate, Misha, and here I am. She's actually somewhere here. She's on a date somewhere, I don't know. But...
Well, I love a strong male-female friendship. Do you prefer the company of women or men?
Come again?
Sorry, I'll rephrase. Who do you feel like you naturally engage with more easily?
Woman.
I have always found it easier to fit in with women. I think I'm just more comfortable sharing my thoughts and experiences with them. No, it's not that I'm uncomfortable talking to men.
Oh, no, of course not. I mean, we're chatting freely, aren't we?
Yeah?
I hope so. You are halfway, guys. Halfway. God. Don't tell anyone I forgot.
Your secret is safe with me. Thanks. So tell me, what is the best way to approach all of this?
Well, aside from being yourself.
Well, let me rephrase that. Do you have any less crap advice?
No, I don't. Sorry. The thing is, there's so many different types of personalities in here. One person's poison might be another person's paradise.
Yeah, that is a fair point.
Okay, I'll pose you this. Are you looking for someone more lively or laid back? Because that may decide what kind of energy you want to exude yourself. And both are brilliant. but
Lively.
Markedly different.
I definitely want someone who is dynamic and a lively personality to just spice up my life.
Ooh. Not to dominate, though.
No. Because that can just be a whole different thing. It can get toxic. Although, there's no harm in me being put in my place from time to time.
No? Crack of the whip.
I never said I was into that. I was wondering, has hosting these made you an expert in romance?
What, like some kind of love guru? No. No.
No, come on. You must have more insight than the average guy. Okay, wait. Okay. Has it ever helped in your personal life?
Sadly, no.
Wow.
No, it's still very single. Why, did you have someone in mind for me?
Yeah. Misha. She would love to meet you. She's here. I can introduce you.
I'm sure Misha's fab, but I won't be interested.
It's a bit mean. What's wrong with her?
Well, she's a her.
Yeah, sorry. No, I shouldn't have assumed. That was silly of me.
You're fine.
Learn more.
Totally fine.
So what other events do you host?
So a lot for the queer community. So we do a lot of, obviously, speed dating. We do traffic light parties, lock and key parties, all sorts, really. Okay, it is your final minute, guys. Final minute.
So how you meet this girl in here that should be in here?
Sorry.
Or it's to meet this guy?
We were talking about your queer events.
Yes. Yeah, you should come sometime.
Sorry, are you assuming that I'm still going to be single after this?
I don't know. Maybe see it as a safety net.
It's not my thing.
I appreciate the invite, Derek. It is just really not my thing.
Understood. It's all good. So maybe see you at another one of these then.
I mean, hopefully not.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Because I wanted to work out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I should be doing my job, right? Yeah. Anyway.
Awkward.
Okay. That, unfortunately, ladies and gents, is the end of tonight's event. Everyone get home safely. I've been Derek, and thanks for coming.
So if I say, like when he asked if we found
What can I say?
someone,
Thank you again,
if I
Derek.
say not
Thank you
yet,
for keeping me company
what
because
will
I would have
happen?
been sat here like a melon otherwise.
No, you're welcome. I hope you had fun. And yeah, I guess I'll see you around.
So let me see. How many? Tony, Azale, Caitlin. These are the guys, right? Hazel, and nothing else because you can't move. Okay. Charm 20%. Okay. This to see the stats. Oh, openness 40%, confidence. Okay. Low on luck. Interesting. Very interesting stats. So I understand now why it says 10 dates. It's 5 people for the guy, 5 people for the girl. That's why it says
So what
10
about
dates.
you? Tell me about your speed dating.
Okay.
Well, there was Kathleen, who was a PhD student studying psychology. She was she was reading on our date. She was just very smart. It was a little bit intimidating.
Do you think there'll be more from Kathleen?
There could be. Yeah, I mean, I kind of felt like, yeah, we got on well.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it is. Aha, now let me tell you about Tony. She is a football player.
Wow.
Professional.
Wow.
She was just quite laid back, sort of person who was like, give as good as you can get, you know?
That sounds fun. Do you think there might be a future with the footballer?
I mean, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but yeah, I'd love to see her again.
Aww.
Okay.
Yeah, and an absolutely nuts thing happened. I was supposed to be meeting for this day this musician, but she bailed. And then, do you remember the host?
Yeah.
Yeah, Derek is his name. So I was sitting there, and he came up and told me about the girl who had to leave. And then we sat down, we just started talking.
You and Derek.
Yeah,
God,
he's just.
love that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you saw plenty of him as well. He's a cool guy. He's very, very suave.
Is there chemistry with Derek?
Chemistry? No. It was just, he was a sound fella, and it was good of him to talk to me. Otherwise, I wasn't just been sitting there. Yeah, no, but he was a good dude.
Oh.
There was Brandy. Let me tell you about Brandy. My God, she would put you to shame the amount of work she would do. She is a crypto trading beautician, and she's studying
Jesus.
as well.
Wow, what a combination.
I don't even know how she finds the time to do all of it.
Was there a spark?
Yeah, there was. I liked her. She's she'd make you raise your game, you know.
And your game needs to be raised.
Well, so you keep telling me.
Yeah.
There was Azalea.
Mm.
Yeah, she was something else. She brought her own kombucha. She had her own goblet that she brought.
Goblet.
Yeah, with a crow on it. It's just very different, but it was really interesting because it wasn't like any of the other dates I went on.
Was there chemistry over kombucha?
Yeah, I guess you could say there was a little bit of chemistry, yeah. I could see it going somewhere.
So, what's the next move?
I don't really know. I kind of have a few options, so...
Mr. Popular.
Yeah, well, you know, what can I say? I guess I just need to think about it a little bit and see where I go from there. Yeah.
Proud of you.
Peace.
Okay, so now what? Now what's gonna be? Because now select your second date. Okay, so equal to 5 dates. So we have Caitlin, Azalea, Tony, and Brandy, baby girl. Because you only got 4. Because the other one, it was that musician that left. So that will be like if you want to go with Derek. So what I'm seeing is that for the girl and for the guy, you have 4 girls for the guy and 1 guy. And with the girl, I think it's 4 guys and 1 girl because depends on what you like, of course. That will be, it's like, it's interesting. Yes, like, okay, I like that kind of gender person. You select. So I understand why they did that because on a speed dating, you meet a lot of people and depends on of what you like. So that's why they did this. But I understand that why they put more girls for the guy and more guys for the girl. I understand that. So then it's same as 5 dates. So 5 dates you will meet 5 girls is what it was. In here is 5 people for the guy and 5 people for the girl. That's why it's called 10 dates. But now you only can select 2. Okay, so 2 people that I like it. So Caitlin, it seems interesting because yeah, she's smart and she can help us a lot because it's PhD about psychology, but she at the same time she still didn't saw everything, so she can be interested to go for it. So what in here was 7 posts. So these photos that she has, let's do likes. What the hell? That's a book, a computer. She likes. Is this wine? I don't know. She likes to read. We already know that. I think these champagne. These shoes. Good dress. Ask for second date. Okay, so the same thing, but I think the photos is for the player to see what she's into. Like she likes to dress properly. You can see the shoes, the champagne. These I don't know if it's a wine. She likes to read, to work. So you need to pay attention to the photos. So ask for second dates, and then the brand baby girl. I think she's interesting, but she's like like active, right? It's not. She's not like let's rest, nothing. Like she wants to think, so that's why I go for her. Then okay, she likes to take photos, expensive stuff. Yep, expensive restaurants. Likes fish, right? These oysters, I think. She likes to dress up like put makeup, going to the beach. Yeah, a lot of makeup. Okay, let's go for this. Brandy, Queen of Hearts. Oh, this part was on them too. That's when she plays the cards.
So I'm working late tonight, but if you give me your number, I've got the next 2 days off. So.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sure. So it's 0797 567 660.
Got it. All right, cool. Hit you up.
Cool.
Cheers.
Yes, giving the number to a guy already. We lost the race.
Hey, you right?
Yeah. I'm not too bad. Were you ordering drinks from him?
No, I was waiting for you. I wouldn't order for someone before they arrive.
Charlotte.
I saw you give him your number. I wasn't born yesterday.
That was my go-to fake number, ready for situations like that. He'll be messaging a bondage shop in Soho. I wasn't born yesterday either.
I gotcha.
So, how's your week been?
A bit of work now, a bit of dating. Yours?
You should know how my week's been. I share it all on social media.
Because you like
spotted
everything.
my likes.
Couldn't help it, could I? You went a bit overboard.
So say that you need to be careful.
Will we get a drink?
I will. I'll just have a tonic water.
Hello? Could we get a tonic water, please, and a beer? Thank you.
Well, my week has been standard as yours. Regular hours at the salon, after hours studying, and when I can, checking the crypto markets. So this is my self-care time.
Oh, God, I hope not to disappoint.
Oh, you won't. Because I am having fun tonight. Whether you like it or not.
I like your style. What is a good two-player game?
Something simple, like higher or lower, so we can still chat. I mean, we could make it more interesting, I guess.
What, like strip higher or lower?
Points. One for each correct guess. First person to get 3 ahead wins.
Why am I noticing that you have made all of the rules since our speed date?
Get used to it. I'm a fair person, though, so I will give you a secret about myself for every correct guess.
Fair?
If I don't remember how was the order. Damn it, if I will remember.
You go first. Is the next card higher or lower?
7 is the tricky one, because there's a pretty even amount of cards higher and lower.
Lower. I don't remember. Damn it.
Lower. And it is an ace. The highest value card, which means your turn.
Yeah, that means the next card is lower by default. I guess lower.
So what, 4 is pretty low.
Not the lowest though.
Lower again. I don't remember if I will remember this.
I am gonna say lower.
Odds are against you.
There we go.
You just love to see it. Secret, please.
All right. First secret. My love language is acts of service, and my favorite act is breakfast in bed.
Okay.
Noted. But now you have got the lowest value card.
Which means the next card is higher by default. I guess higher.
Honestly, this is just unfair.
You saw me shuffling. It's all about how the cards fall.
This is a game more about luck than skill, isn't it?
There's tactical risk too. I mean, are you a lucky person?
Well, I would say luck comes in many forms.
It does, but generally, do you land
Yes,
on your feet a
I
lot?
have luck.
I am a young man living in London with a roof over my head. I would say all of that is pretty good fortune.
But what about specifics? What you've gotten versus what you wanted?
That's actually a pretty good way to calculate luck. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of things that I wish I'd gotten, you know, a job or, I don't know, like trivial things, presents. What about you? Do you have any first world problems that you wish you had a little bit more luck with?
Plenty, but they don't bother me. They're stupid. Your guess?
What do we have? The last card was a 9.
Odds favor lower, but you've still got 10 and the other honor cards.
I think it's Iger. Because you see the order,
Higher.
right? There you go, the order.
All right. I've always had a thing for teachers. Ever since school, I always had a crush on them. Even now, I think my international relations tutor is cute.
Interesting.
That was a very inspiring move by you. I'll follow. Higher.
Of course.
A queen or a queen?
This is a real underdog story. Okay, look at Queen. Queen. It doesn't get much higher than that.
So I think now it's lower.
Lower.
There you go. We won.
I am on a roll.
Okay.
Right.
I once threw my ex's games console out the window when I found out he was messaging other girls.
My God.
Lower.
Shit. Have you got them all right?
I'm flawless, what can I say?
You are enjoying that too much.
No, we are
Instincts
losing.
of yours must be pretty handy in the crypto market.
They are, but I don't take risks. I respect money too much. I haven't always had it.
You'd prefer to spend it on lifestyle things?
And investments, I do love spending, but nurturing it is cool too.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what my attitude is. I think balance is fairly important in this department.
But if you had to choose one side or the other, are you a spender or a
Spender.
saver?
If you have the money,
Well,
you
only
need to
live
lose
once.
it too.
You know, while I've no responsibilities, I do want to enjoy what I earn.
And that is... No, sorry. Even I know that's rude to ask. Let's finish the game.
So this one should be easy.
Iger. But I think we're gonna lose. Because I failed the first one.
Please be higher.
4-4.
I never kiss on the first date.
There we go.
Lower.
Obviously. Oh, okay, wait, no. If you really back yourself, how about we make this interesting?
We aren't stripping, Ryan.
No, Brandy, get your mind out of the gutter. No. Winner takes all.
Fine. I'm confident. You call it.
Is a 7 lower? Can be a 3.
Lower.
No! It was a king! It was a
And
king.
the queen finds her king. Thank you very much.
Shit.
I appreciate you.
Name your prize.
How about you have to be my personal waiter for the evening?
What can I get you, madam?
A vodka martini, please.
I think you need to win. I think, right? Like revoke the prize when Brian wins the card game. No, revoke prize when Brandy wins the card game. And it was here to win the card game against Brandy. Damn it. It's
Do you
not
have a
easy to win in
confession,
here.
though? I have had this deck of cards for years, so some of the cards have scuffs that I recognize.
So that is how you guess so many right. You hustled me.
Oh no, I don't know all of them, but it might have influenced some of my guesses.
Yeah, you think?
Revoke. It's said to revoke. Revoke.
I don't appreciate you cheating.
Lighten up, it's not like there was actual money involved.
If you won it unfairly, you're not getting a prize.
But you're actually being serious?
Yeah.
Don't like cheaters. Of course, it depends. If you win, then there is other things.
That was nice.
Mm-hmm. It was fun. I will give you most of the credit. It all started with your game.
I know it did.
Are you okay getting home?
Yeah, I just live up the road, remember? Shall we?
Yeah.
Damn it. Couldn't win. Okay, now Kathleen. Sharp mind, sharp moves.
Ryan.
Please? No, don't get up.
Hi.
The early bird catches the worm. Have you been waiting long?
No, I was just passing time with a bit of people watching. I love thinking about what brought all these humans to cross paths with me.
Tell me more.
Do you have any good stories?
Yeah, that couple over there. Yeah, don't look. They're having a relationship showdown. When they arrived, he was really physically affectionate with her. But then as she became more animated, he withdrew into himself.
Do you think it's over?
She'll hear him out, but her body language suggests she's made up her mind. How do you take breakups?
Wait. I want to know, is there anything that he could do that could save the relationship?
It really depends on how
Never
happy
been
she
dumped.
is.
I don't really have a reference point here.
You've never been broken up with?
Nope. Have you? If you don't mind me asking.
It would be unfair if I minded after asking you. I have had one great heartbreak that impacted me profoundly. So, I'm totally over it.
I can't really imagine you being hung up on someone.
We all make mistakes.
That we do.
So, I saw that you found me on social media.
Yes. I hope you don't mind the likes.
Not at all. I'm awful at it, so I appreciate the support.
Okay.
No, you're not. You have some great, cool, natural images on there. I really like seeing a person's social media because I think it's a great little insight into them.
Yeah, but they can also create false
True.
representations of themselves.
Yes, they can, but even that is an interesting insight in itself.
Very true. Cheers.
It's very good wine.
It is French.
My knowledge on wine is not fantastic.
Old world would be like French, like European.
California newer.
Yeah.
How is the studying going?
Well, I've been living in the library, but what's new there? We did cover an interesting topic, though. You know how we have different styles of learning and communication? Well, broadly speaking, there are two distinct ways of thinking, emotional or rational.
Okay, can you tell what I am?
I can evaluate you, but I take no responsibility if you don't like the results.
No. Except that we are on a second date, so a bad evaluation also reflects on you.
That is true. All right, let's do this. So, how are you at making new friends? Do you actively engage with everyone and anyone, or are you a lone wolf?
Can I not be somewhere in between? Like that I'm
Social
selective with my
butterfly.
company?
No, you
Like
have
to
pick
engage.
one side of the spectrum.
Definitely a full-on social butterfly. I just love being out all the time.
So, say we were at a party with lots of new people. What's your approach?
Work the room, strike up a few conversations, and see if any friendships develop from there.
I'm the opposite. I like to stick with my clan.
So it kind of sounds like we'd be spending most of the night away from each other then. What is the next
Damn.
question?
This
That
is a
was
good
the wrong one.
Does seeing other people cry move you to cry yourself?
Okay, that is very specific.
These
no.
questions are rooted in psychological
For me, that
study.
doesn't
So you didn't
happen.
just get them online.
No.
Not to sound cold-hearted or anything, but no, I would only cry if I am actually directly affected by something.
That's fine. We're all programmed differently. Excuse me, just popping to the loo.
It's not going well. Uh-oh. Check the phone. Let's check the phone. You need to be faster, man. Ryan, need to be faster. Uh-oh. Issues. It's not easy.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
What did I miss?
Not much. Wait, so what's next?
Here's a big one. Are you a planner or a spur-of-the-moment person?
So am I calculated or spontaneous?
That's a more erudite way of putting it.
Planner.
Erudite, what?
Like articulate.
Yes, articulate, yes. I have to admit, I am a serial planner. Even things you didn't think could be planned, I will have a spreadsheet, I will have a schedule, I will have everything.
Do you break down all of your dates into a spreadsheet?
No, come on, that's too much even for me. Do people do that?
Oh, you'd be shocked.
Do you?
Next up,
Of
do you
course.
like to actively or passively participate in a narrative? So if someone is telling a story, how does it unfold in your head?
Like, do I experience it in the first or the third person?
Exactly. Do you actively visualize yourself in the action, or do you passively absorb it from a distant
Passive.
perspective?
Oh, I think I'm definitely passive. I just like to sit back, watch the movie unfold, and I just don't overthink it.
I'm the same. I have enough to experience in my own life without transposing myself into others. Final question, Ryan.
Feet don't fail me now.
You can't fail.
Don't make it less dramatic.
Do you get impatient with people less efficient than yourself?
Like how the waiter hasn't taken our food order yet.
Oh, awkward. I think it's order at the bar.
No, I don't think about that.
Guess I'll let him off that one then. I think getting impatient is pointless. Like, what do you actually gain from getting upset at someone else's shortcomings? It doesn't change anything.
Very little. You just overburden yourself with angst.
Or, I mean, you just end up discouraging others.
Patience is a virtue.
So, what is the verdict?
Based on your answers, you are a rational thinker. You are logic-focused and pragmatic. You prefer to analyze concrete details in a situation.
Is that good for dating?
Some people date successfully by ticking a set of boxes.
Okay, but you also need an emotional connection too.
Yeah, like anything, you need an emotional connection to balance out the rationality.
So yours was particularly about like the pop culture influence on behavioral
modeling and attraction dynamics. And I think that that's something that's really relevant right now, especially with like all the reality dating shows.
Like, what do you do if you're not studying?
I like to read, which is just studying,
Not
isn't
far
it?
off it.
Yeah.
Interesting. But she doesn't talk about her work because we saw on the phone that she was having issues. That's interesting.
So, who's getting the third date?
Well, Nisha, you clearly haven't been paying much attention. It didn't go very well. I don't have any options. Are you?
Back to the drawing board?
Oh,
I didn't got any girl.
Why me?
What?
You brought me to this speed dating event.
Yeah, but it was your personality that to talk to them all.
Thanks. No, that's great. No, I just actually gonna finish this drink and I'm just gonna go on the streets. That would be really nice.
I didn't get any girl. Jesus. Ryan's search for love continues. Damn. Not bad, it's like, it's good. Yes, you can say, but you didn't get any girl. Yeah, because I wasn't following the objectives, because you can press S to see the objectives that you need to do. So you can use that to guide you to get the last date with a girl or try yourself. It's like, yes, you can say, but you want to see how it ends with a girl. Yes, but I like to be myself trying, because if I follow the objectives of each girl, I think it loses the fun. Like, okay, if you are playing for achievements, so you need to follow the objectives of each girl because you want the achievements. But for a first run, I will say don't see the objectives of the girls. Try to be yourself to see how it goes, because through that is where you get the fun. Then when you see how it was like that, then you can try to follow the objectives of the girls, because following those objectives meaning that you can have the third dates. But overall, the game, like, the acting is very good. You can see that they improved the acting from the 5 dates to this one to 10 dates. They improved the acting. Each girl is different. Of course, then if you play with the girl, the guy is gonna be different. Each one of the characters that you meet, they have their own style. It's not like, oh, everyone is a trainer or smart. No, each one is different. One girl is smart, like books. Other is like about the money. Other is about astrology. I think it's astrology. Other is a football player. So each one is always different. It's not always same thing. And I think that's one thing that makes people enjoy these games, is that each character has its different personality, different lives, and make you think which girl that I want to select. Of course, then is seeing the ending that is get the girl, of course. But of course, if you change, if you follow the objectives, you're gonna get. But if you play like me, depends on your choice. Of course, you can say, but you did like seeing that girl, that Caitlyn. You knew that she always on library, so meaning that she was a lone wolf. You should select that. But I was doing the choice by me, like how I am. But of course, if I wanted right in the game to go to the end, of course I knew that I needed to select lone wolf like that. I'll understand, because you need to see at the same time how the girls, what the girls think about you. So you need to be careful about the stats too. But it's good, like it teaches the player on a date, like face to face, because the 5 dates was how it was on the pandemic. That wasn't easy to get a date, right? Because you need to go online to those websites. So, but now in here shows like how Caitlyn think about me. Confidence 70%, kindness 70%, humor 70%, maturity 70%. And it shows the objectives like challenge Kate and contribute to the debate, challenge Kate about her people watching, be emotional thinking, Caitlyn test, be a rational thinker. So why didn't we got the third date? That's the thing then you need to think. Of course you need to know how the choice, what choice you need to do. Brand, you could see like what they think about you. Humor 40%, that you aren't fun. Luck 30%, that you aren't good. I got these two objectives, of course. In here, the same thing. Ask Isaiah about. So what I think is that you need at least to have a lot of objectives to go for a date. Is what I'm thinking. So like, it's good. It's good. Showing here the relationships if you want. Now is like I could try again to see others, but do they have skip? I can see that if they have skip. Okay, let's go for Ryan again, because I think at the same time in here the beginning, you what not the photo, but I think on the lifestyle. I think in here the industry, if you select finance, it can be better for you. So sports and fitness, food and drink, and technology. Leo, I think it can be different if you select finance. I think it's different.
Misha, pick up the phone.
Here you go. You can skip. There you
There's
go.
me having a good day. What's happening?
I have had a lot of client meetings.
different?
It's been very full on. We're doing a merger at the moment.
Are
So
you aware how tough this doesn't sound?
thanks for the sympathy.
Anyway, I've got some news.
Okay.
Showing
I
that
joined a dating
the things
app.
that you already saw,
you?
you can skip,
Well,
others
I
don't.
mean,
But
they
you
are
saw that
inevitable.
that part
I
is
was
different
expecting more shit
because
from you.
my
Well,
industry,
what's the
I
saying?
select
They have,
finance,
people
it
in
changes.
glass houses
How
can't throw stones.
what
No way,
our
you
cat was
do.
talking about.
Matches?
Yes, a lot. Now is there?
You can skip in here.
Okay, why are you telling me this?
Because I'm bricking it and like, do you want to have a drink before?
Could you just say less? It'd be great if you just stop.
Why are you smiling at me like
Because
that?
I want to try to get at least the third date
Why are
to
you
see.
smiling at me like that?
No, I'm not smiling.
Okay. Select your speed age. Oh, now it's different. Interesting. So the first run, you go with the girls that appear. Right? The persons that you go. But then, when you are going to second run, it appears different. You can select the dates that you want to go. Of course, you need to select the five, right? The all five people, but you can select the order. That's interesting. Okay, you can start with Caitlyn. Let's go for the order, how it is. Okay. Oh, you don't need to select all. Okay. Let's try Brandy then, and then Tony. Okay. Let's go for this. That's good. This is good. That you can select the dates that you want. So you need to do a first run to see all the people that exist for the character that you selected, of course. And then on second run, with that character, you don't need to go to all the dates. That's interesting. Okay, that's well thinked by the developers. I like that. They thought very well about like, okay, people then on second run they want to be fast, right, to see different things. So it's well thought about devs. That's why I say each time they make a game, they improve always.
Yeah. I'm Ryan.
Ryan, I'm Kathleen. Sorry, I just wanted to squeeze in a quick page. Do you mind if I get to the bottom?
Yeah, by all means, fire away.
It is so fun seeing her reading. Is like, he's like,
Done.
okay.
All yours.
What are you reading?
The Evolution of Bond-Forming Dynamics Across the 21st Century by Professor Gertrude von Nosselhoff.
Well, it must be a pretty good read if you're sneaking in pages in between dates.
Oh, no. I have to
So
finish
what was in here? Challenge, Caitlin, and continue the debate.
it for a seminar tomorrow.
Okay, show
I'm a
curiosity.
PhD student in behavioral psychology.
What do you think of it?
She has some interesting points. The chapter I'm on covers the influence of pop culture on behavioral modeling and attraction dynamics.
Yes. No, that does sound interesting, but I mean, please don't ask my opinion on it, because
Yeah. I wouldn't expect that of you. But if this goes well, maybe you'll learn a little something.
Okay, so you're here because you're looking for a study buddy.
No, quite the opposite. I need someone to keep me out of the library occasionally.
So the age-old work-life conflict.
Which side of it do you fall on?
Am I allowed to say that balance is best?
No. No fence
Work.
sitting, one or the other.
Let's try different in here.
I am definitely a workaholic.
Uh-oh. Guess I'll be dying in the library then. You know, there's a theory that being a workaholic stems from a lack of trust or an inability to delegate work tasks.
Oh, you're serious? No, I hope not. I always thought it was because I just like what I do.
I hope that's the case too. So, I have a confession to make.
So in there, it's better to
Okay,
say
already.
life.
Everyone tells me that for whatever reason, I haven't lived.
I don't believe that.
I've never been to a nightclub.
Never. What, your fourth stint as a student and you've never even set foot in a nightclub?
I would rather spend the day in a cafe with a book and my laptop.
This is your halfway warning, guys. Halfway.
So you are still studying to become a more qualified psychologist?
The more you know, the more you earn. So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Sorry, I researched good speed dating questions before tonight.
That's what you got? It sounds a little bit more like you
Family
researched
man.
the
I
job
think this is
interview
the best one
questions instead.
always.
I want a happy family by then. I just want to be in a loving relationship and however many kids life blesses me with.
Okay, so say life has blessed you with one child, boy or girl.
Okay, blessed was a bit of a lame choice of words.
No, it was sweet.
Oh, sweet. That's
Yeah,
what every
again,
guy wants to
boy,
hear on
I
the
don't
first
think
date.
in here it affects.
I
Because you think because this don't forget it's showing this that I already have because it's on the past run. Don't forget in here it says 2 or 3 that I got to the second date with her. Don't forget about that. But how you do this? Challenge Caitlin and continue the debate. Challenge Kate about her people watching. I think this went on the second date that we can. Is what I'm thinking. So maybe this one doesn't have on the first date nothing.
definitely want a boy. I am best placed to relate to them. I think I can just bring all the experience that I have and yeah, I just want a boy.
But boys need both male and female influences.
But he would have his mother too. And my best friend is a woman. And so he would have a very attentive godmother. She's a little bit nuts. You may meet her. She's hiding around here somewhere. Hopefully on a really bad date.
Like this.
A question. How do I know that all of this isn't part of your PhD thesis? That all the guys here aren't just your guinea pigs?
You don't. But a study at the University of Virginia found that we are more intrigued by those whose thoughts and feelings are unclear.
You have a study for everything. Is that supposed to be my key takeaway from today?
I'll offer you a better one. From Professor Nosselhoff? I'll find one from the start of the book. Here we go. This is a good one. When we set off on a journey, we are riddled with excitement or apprehension. Nothing in between.
It's not exactly one you'd read in the toilet, is it?
No, not quite.
Well, that's Nosselhoff's opinion, but I think that apprehension is our body's way of telling us that something is worth doing, despite the risks.
You know, we can actually reprogram our brains to interpret nerves as excitement. They're similar chemicals. I did that before
We can
Professor
skip.
von Nosselhoff again. Let's get a takeaway from the end of the book.
Allow.
People only care about the end of the book. I want the answers.
All right.
Right now. Come on. I'm ready.
Final words from the book. Everything is transient. Time, life, relationships, none belong to us. Only our purpose does. Around it, all else is determined.
So the right things will enter the orbit that we create around ourselves. Is that what that means?
Exactly. Every decision we make affects who's pulled into that orbit, whether we know it or not. The quote is actually really relevant to my life. I'm finally focusing on my orbit and mine alone. Thanks for listening.
No problem. And I'm glad to hear you're doing that.
That's your lot. Ladies and gents, time's up. Let's be moving on.
Like I say,
This was
Caitlin
fun, Ryan.
seems an interesting girl, but the problem
great to meet you,
is she
So I'm not the
follows
biggest
like
social media
certain
user,
rules.
but they say that's the best way to keep in touch nowadays.
What does Professor von Nuzzlehoff say?
Who do you think I got it from? At Kathleen Parker.
That's the issue that I like. If I will meet a girl like Caitlin,
Have a nice
that
evening.
will be a issue. Like she follows certain rules, not like my rules. I follow my rules, not like that professor. Like he says that I should do what he says. Like that's kinda not a good aspect for a girl, right? But at the same time, you can say, but she's smart. Yes, that's a good thing.
Hi there. I'm Ryan. Can I sit? Thanks.
So with Brandy, what we have in here, we have this show, right? Into Brand twice when speed dating, but like this is like this doesn't mean that doing this makes you to go to the third date. This means that maybe it's for achievement. This can be like if you fill up everything means that you can get an achievement, but at the same time you can see all the scenes because one of the objectives of the game too is see all the scenes that exist for each character. So like sometimes following all these things to fill doesn't mean that you're gonna get the third date. Sometimes means for achievements and scenes. So always be careful too about that.
Andy, what do you do for a living?
I work in finance.
Long hours, big paycheck.
Well, the more you
See,
put in, the more you
different.
That's why I've got my side hustles. I'm a beautician, but I'm doing an online course in international relations and I trade cryptocurrency. I just sold an NFT actually.
Non-fungible token, the digital art thing.
Bingo.
Play money though, isn't it?
Try to turn that to my bank account. Sorry if I'm quite direct about things. We just don't have a lot of time.
Sure. Can
what
I?
are you looking for?
Okay, that is a big question.
Something casual.
Important question.
Look, at this point, my priority is focusing on myself and just having a bit of fun.
Do I look like a casual kind of girl to you?
No, but you do have a lot going on, so you might only have time for something casual.
I'd make time for the right person. Plus, if I was looking for casual, I'd look elsewhere.
Is that meant to be a diss?
No one says diss anymore, Ryan.
Right. So, do you live
So
locally?
showing that you need to say
Yeah,
relationship.
I bought a one-bed up the road. It's top floor with an amazing view of the water.
You bought a penthouse.
The NFT was pretty valuable. Where do you live?
I live 10 minutes away. I live on my own as well.
Okay,
Flat.
the same.
Yeah. Back to the quickfire round.
I
Own.
mean, we're covering a lot.
Yeah, we are.
So,
I own it. Yeah, I'm very lucky to be able to say that. It's very difficult to get on the property ladder in London.
you earned it. You work hard in an industry that pays well.
Thank you, Randy.
This is your 3-minute warning, guys. 3 minutes to.
I allowed to say
Abroad.
holiday?
Go for it. You won't hear from me again, though.
You can't beat a beach holiday for a bit of R&R.
Very true. Vitamin D is essential for our well-being. You want a Speedos guy though?
No.
Meet the sloths and turtles in Costa Rica. See the Iguazu Falls between Brazil and Argentina. I don't know, for me it's more about experiences. You know, I'm not so much into the historical stuff.
Yeah, but and seeing new cultures as well. Like, it's amazing to go to new places and see the different people and all the places that you're in operate on a daily basis. So, have you been traveling alone?
Can we know about
like doing
this?
things my
I was not expecting that question.
Well, you were getting too smug. So, what do you think?
No, not for me. Just so long as someone's past doesn't affect their present too much. So, the body count, it would not be an issue.
Okay, so you're open-minded. That's cool.
Are you trying to tell me something, though?
No.
Got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute. So we'll be wrapping up very soon.
You probably skipping. You forget
How did my
what
questions
you
make
forget
feel?
about the
It's a
questions.
customer satisfaction survey.
Your feedback is greatly valued.
Is it actually though?
Nice. Let's say nice to see what she
It was
says.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah. That's a good thing.
And your time is
You can
up.
see that
Ladies
like
and
not
gents,
following what you're
let's
thinking.
move on to your
You
next
maybe
table.
don't get
The
nothing.
date is awaiting.
Oh.
Wait,
How she is 60% on luck, that's good, but kindness 40 and humor 40. That's interesting.
you disappointed?
Only because I had more questions.
I think for
Would you
humor
like my
you
social
need
media
you need to say sarcastic.
Or I can give you mine.
I never message first. At the Brandy Babe Girl.
Okay, we can skip that. So now I select Tony, that is the girl that is a football player.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what the
My
hell?
date now.
Yeah, I guess I am. I'm Ryan.
Tony, nice to meet you. Sorry, I've got a match tomorrow, so I've got to keep limber.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what is it, a sports match? Do you play locally?
No, it's my job actually. I'm a footballer.
Oh, shit. Should you be out dating the night before a match?
Oh, don't worry. It's fine as long as I'm in bed by 12. Don't drink. I'm not an alcoholic. And don't have sex.
What's your position?
Reverse cowgirl?
No. What is your football position?
What do you think?
So with Tony, what is the beat Tony arm wrestling? I did that. Read Tony DMs. Interesting. Draw something rude. Shout at Tony about the unknown man. Go in for a kiss with Tony. That's interesting.
That's a tough one.
Well, just say which area of the pitch.
So
I'm
we know
mad
that
now,
she
yeah,
says
not
that
tall
she's
enough
a
to be
defender.
goalkeeper. I'm a keeper in other ways, though.
Well, you are doing your pre-match conditioning, which makes me think that you are reliable. And I think reliability is important in a defender, so I'm going to say defense.
Winner, chicken dinner. Pat yourself on the back. Do you like sports yourself?
Yes, big time. Football, rugby, tennis, basketball, golf. I watch absolutely anything.
Yeah, same. If it's on the telly, I'll watch it.
Even if you don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I'll pick it up as I go along.
It's like watching the Olympics, isn't it? Where you become an expert in like some random event overnight.
Yeah, I became an avid curling and skateboarding fan for those 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's not your phone. Is this reminding me to carb load for tomorrow?
This is kind of
Pasta.
weird.
Footballer's best friend.
Eating pasta
This
on
is
a
your
on a
halfway
dating.
warning, guys. That is 3 minutes to go.
So, how did you become a pro?
I'd say my key influence was my dad.
Normally.
He used to take me to practices, to matches. He knew I fell in love with it and did everything to cultivate my passion. The kit, the travelling, consoling me after bad performances. Are you close with your parents?
No, I wanted to ask you more.
We ain't got time, right, lad? Tell me.
Both. You
If
can
you
say
want to,
that.
of course.
Yeah, I'm just.
You can
I'm
skip
lucky
this
to have a
because
great
it's the
relationship
same.
Let's see how competitive you are. Do you fancy a quick challenge?
Obviously. Fancy a test of strength. I chuck weights around like toys in the gym.
Okay, that's some fighting talk. How about we do
Arm
arm
wrestling.
Oh,
Gracious.
you thought I was winning that. You're stronger than you look.
Look, I confess,
I do some arm days in the gym, so.
Yes.
Makes you feel a bit better. Still got it though.
We've got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute.
Ooh, we're in stoppage time. What? Football's the best sport for making analogies.
No.
Do you fancy another quick challenge?
Yes, but what do you want to do?
Well, there's conversation starters and riddles, apparently.
Convenient.
Okay, we are now. This is the man's son.
Brothers and sisters, I have none. That man's father is my father's son, so he's looking at the man's son.
No, it's the man himself, isn't it?
I don't think so, but how do we find the answer? Oh, is it? It's folded in. Okay. More thoughts gone into this event than I gave it credit for.
Ready?
Hey!
Man's son. Bore off.
Listen, look, when you're good, you're good.
Yeah, fair play. You may have slightly more brains than me.
Yes, but you have slightly better feet than me, so we'll call it even.
Take it.
And that is time, everyone. Move on to your next date.
We crammed a lot into that.
Yes, we did. Yeah, it was great to meet you, Tony.
Yeah.
Is that short for Antonia?
Spot on, but everyone calls me Tony. Do you want to keep in touch?
Yeah. What's your handle?
At TN7. Tony Newton and my shirt number 7.
That is some main character shit right there.
Get your bit.
I will not. Have a good night, Tony.
It's like you can see that our character, in
What
terms
about you? Tell me about
when he
your
meets the
speed
girls,
Well,
we can skip this.
There was Kathleen, who was
We
a
can't.
PhD. There
Can.
was Brandy. Let me tell you about Brandy. Aha, now let me tell you about.
So, what's the next move?
You can see that the girls that our character, like when he ends the date, he's more like you can see the face of the character, like to Tony and Brandy. He enjoyed the conversation that he had with them, and with Caitlin, not. You could see because she is around the books only. She talks about those theories, that book that that author wrote. So you can see that. So let's go for Tonya or Antonia. Like you understand what she likes, like the city, air player because football player, the sea, likes to dress like nothing like fashion, seeing football, of course, and the football field. That's always cool. And then go for Brand because she's interesting because she's like lively. She's not like I want to rest. No, she's lively. That's one thing that I think every player catch the eye with her because she's lively. Other characters, the other girls are like Tony is she doesn't have afraid to say what she want to say. Caitlin is like about theories, so some people can find her a little bit boring. And Azalea, I think it was like that because it's kind of confused the name. If you like astrology, you're gonna enjoy her. I don't understand nothing about astrology, but she's fun too. But in here I only select 3 because to be fast is what it is. So in here you need to be careful with. No, she likes to that we like every photo because you could see that's one thing that is in there. So why not? Yeah. Occupational hazard, Tony. So this new, I can't skip this one. So let's be careful what we say. Because we want to go to a third date.
Right, lad?
What time do you call it? Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I've got a valid excuse.
What happened to you?
I'll tell you in a sec, out my way.
She's injured.
Basically, I went in for a 50-50 ball in my match today.
Can I help?
Crunched my ankle.
Is there anything I can do to help? Can I make you more comfortable? If you just wait 1 second, I might be able to find you a pillow or something.
It's fine, it's not my first injury.
Okay, I guess maybe some moral support.
Always nice. Yeah. I've been getting some nice messages from my fans online. So that's been lovely.
It must be really cool having your own fan base.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's small, but well-formed. And looking forward to getting a message from my newest follower.
Oh, you spotted me. I feel special.
Well, you shouldn't. Most of my followers are female, so Orion stood out.
Okay, I'll know for future.
Just gotta keep that head in check.
Would you like a drink?
Yeah, I'd love one.
Yeah? What would you like?
Beer?
Yeah?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Cheers, cheers. I used to always do that with cheers where you cheers, and then I'd never take a drink afterwards. I've heard that's bad luck.
That's 7 years bad sex, apparently.
Cheers. So, would you say that you're quite a rough player?
I prefer daring.
Daring. Okay. Will we put that to the test? Do you want to play a game of truth or dare? It might be a good way to get to know each other.
Well, only if I get to ask first. Truth or dare?
Why do you get to go first?
Well, look, this isn't your average date. My foot's
Okay,
in the
truth.
booth. I need to warm into it.
Okay, I will go with truth.
Oh, you're easing your way into it as well, okay. Where is the weirdest place you've peed?
You for real? Seriously?
Yeah, guys abuse the fact that they can just pee on the go.
Bush.
Not all guys.
And you specifically?
I don't know. I've gone in a bush plenty of times for like convenience, but I'm not a very adventurous urinator. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing.
I thought you would have wanted a more outrageous answer.
No, on this one, actually, the more sophisticated answer is great.
A sophisticated urinator.
Come on.
What kind of question is
Okay,
that?
it is your turn. Truth or dare?
Dare, straight in. Remember, I'm injured.
Yeah, otherwise I'd have you cartwheeling around the bar.
So
Sure.
let me
I've
read
done it.
I
your
really do believe
DMs
that you
because
would.
it's one of the objectives.
Let me read your DMs.
Oh, really? I mean, most of the messages are nice and supportive, but some people are creeps.
Yeah, but they're the fun ones. They're the ones I want to see.
If I wasn't so competitive, I wouldn't be doing this.
How bad are we talking? Should I prepare myself before I see these?
Okay, I mean...
Okay, first one is... These are all very nice. Nice. Picture of your feet, please. This guy is very keen on your feet. Is that a common thing? Do you get that a lot?
Yeah, especially with football.
Weird. Oh, here we go. Here we go, Tony. Here are the photos. Okay, we have a guy here and he says, your abs look great, but here are mine. And he has a picture of his abs. Oh, and you replied with...
Not all creeps. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Truth or dare?
You just don't mess about, do you?
It's about creating tempo, right, lad?
Okay,
Life's
that's
just one
do a
big training
dare.
drill to you, isn't it?
Oh, no, I'm only kidding. But hurry up.
There. Tempo, come on.
Okay, talk to me for the next 30 seconds while holding your orgasm face.
How the hell am I supposed to know what that looks like?
I don't know, just imagine it.
So, sorry, you want me to imagine sitting here in this bar that I'm having an orgasm?
Oh, that's the dare, isn't it?
Here's a fact for you. The amount of people older than you never goes up.
That's the stuff you think about.
30 seconds is a very long time to hold an orgasm.
What the hell?
Oh, I'm getting the voice too.
Anything for you, Misha.
Uh-oh.
She's my best friend.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Anyway, shall we do one last round?
Why not? Truth.
I haven't even asked you yet.
It's my job to think ahead. Yeah?
Worst intimate
Face up.
Give me
experience.
a moment, I'm getting there. Got one. What is your worst intimate experience?
Oh, that's actually easy. We went on a pre-season tour of Estonia, and on the last night went to this club in Tallinn. I met this gorgeous local boy, lovely, great dancer. Went back to our hotel, and it was all fine. But then the language barrier really made it one of the most dysfunctional one-night stands I've ever had.
Surely sex is a pretty universal language.
To a certain extent, but when it comes to giving specific instructions.
My mind is racing, but I won't ask. But to be fair to him, though, like, some things that women want are it's a bit of a foreign language to all men. So
Did you read that on a t-shirt?
yeah, it's on the back. It's an excuse, but you know, it starts up a conversation.
Your turn, right? Truth or dare? Double or nothing.
Okay. Well, there's a lot riding on this one then.
Dare.
There's nothing like a strong finish. Impress me.
Let's finish with a bang. Let's do a dare.
Okay, I dare you to write something on my boot.
That is a dare for you too. How long do you have the boot on for?
Couple more weeks. Unless it gets upgraded to a cast.
Supportive message.
Anywhere in particular? No, I think I have a little spot here. Okay, what do you have? Everyone is really nice to you. You don't have anyone saying anything mean. Get well soon, rest up. Love you, a lot of hearts. Okay, I know what to write. You sure?
Totally.
Okay, so I should write something rude. Damn it. Oh well.
Hey!
I can tell that you're writing something.
No.
There better not be any spelling mistakes.
Okay. Do you have a, like an eraser or anything? How do you spell? No. And that is it.
You'll be back stronger than ever. Why? That's sweet. I was not expecting that.
No? What were you expecting? Something a bit worse?
Where?
No, but I do expect free tickets now. That would be really nice.
All right. Deal.
You agree?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Can I get it in writing? Or no, I'll give you your pen back. Free tickets. Two, please.
You're the best seat in the house. That's me.
What do we have? Another alarm to carb load?
No, it's my dad. Just take this. Hang on. Hey, Pops. Yeah, Uncle's fine. I'm just out with a friend. The noise in the background. We're just out, but I've got my foot elevated. Dad, I am recovering. It's not harmful here. Okay. All right, Dad. Okay. Yeah, I'll leave now.
Oof.
So you always shout at you like that?
Only when I deserve it.
I don't think anyone deserves to be shouted at like that.
Well, he's right. I've got a fresh injury, and I should be at home resting, really.
I just don't think you should stand for it. I mean, even if he's your dad, he shouldn't...
Ryan,
No, objectively, it's just quite abusive what he's saying to you.
Hey, don't use that word. You've no idea what my dad's like, and he's not anything like that, yeah?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, she'll learn more.
Look, I've got to go. I'm gonna have to go to the loo beforehand. Sorry.
Interesting. Hey, at least we learned something about her.
You all good to go?
Yeah.
Cool. I will find a waiter and we'll just pay the bill.
Oh, no, I got it on my way back from the toilet.
You've paid? You cheeky.
Well, it's my fault we're ending early, so...
Yeah, well, thank you.
No worries.
So, are you okay getting home?
Yeah, my dad's actually coming to get me.
Your dad's coming here. So he's really not going to want to meet me, is he?
Absolutely not.
Okay, bye.
See ya.
Interesting. So this will not lead to a third date with Tony, because you need to learn more with her. But the problem was when we were doing that there, our character said Misha. That's the issue.
7660.
Got it. All right, cool. Hit you up.
Cool.
Cheers.
Hey, you right?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Were you ordering drinks from him?
No, I was waiting for you. I wouldn't order for someone before they arrived.
Except.
So he was asking for your number?
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't stand much of a chance, does he? Have you seen me?
You're right. Yeah, but because he isn't my type. Not because you are. That wasn't my real number anyway. So, how's your week been?
Bit of work, now a bit of dating. Yours?
You should know how my week's been. I share it all on social media.
You spotted my likes.
Couldn't help it, could I? You went a bit overboard.
Will we get a drink?
I will. I'll just have a tonic water.
Hello? Could we get a tonic water, please, and a beer? Thank you.
Well, my week has been standard as yours. Regular hours at the salon, after hours studying, and when I can, checking the crypto markets. So this is my self-care time.
Oh God, I hope not to disappoint.
Oh, you won't. Because I
Okay,
am
so
having fun
I need to
tonight,
remember now the cards.
whether you like it or not.
Because you need to win.
I like your style. What is a good two-player game?
Something simple, like higher or lower.
Okay, you can
So
skip,
we
right?
Pretty even amount of cards,
So
higher
Ike,
and lower.
we know that is an ace.
Higher.
In here doesn't change. The card game doesn't change.
You just love to see it. Secret, please.
All right, first secret. My love language is acts of service, and my favorite act is breakfast in bed.
Noted. But
Noted.
now you have an ace, the highest value card.
Which means the next card is lower by default. I guess lower.
My guess took more skill than that.
So,
So what, 4 is...
So now it's
pretty
lower?
low.
not the lowest though.
I am gonna say lower.
Odds are against you.
There we go.
All right. I've always had a thing for teachers. Ever since school, I always had a crush on them. Even now, I think my international relations tutor is cute.
Interesting. And now you have got the lowest value number.
Which means the next card is higher by default. I guess higher.
So now we say Ike.
Honestly, this is just unfair.
You saw me shuffling. It's all about how the cards fall.
This is a game more about luck than skill, isn't it?
There's tactical risk too. I mean, are you a lucky person?
Well, I would say luck comes in many forms.
It does.
Yes,
but
gonna say yes.
generally, do you land on your feet a lot?
I am a young man living in London with a roof over my head. I would say all of that is pretty good fortune.
But what about specifics? What you've gotten versus what you wanted?
That's actually a pretty good way to calculate luck. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of things that I wish I'd gotten, you know, a job or, I don't know, like trivial things, presents. What about you? Do you have any first world problems that you wish you had a little bit more luck with?
And the other honor cards, which are high.
In here is Iger because he's. I don't know how you say it in English, but Valle, I think it's like that. You say. It's a joker or what the fuck is that?
Thank you very much. I'm going to take it right now. Can I have it? Yeah, thank you very much. I'm going to put that in my pocket.
Okay. I once threw my ex's games console out the window when I found out he was messaging other girls.
Oh my god, we didn't
But that
know
was a
about
very
that.
inspiring move by you. So I shall follow. Higher. A queen or a queen?
All right. I can't get the lead back. Okay, a queen. I mean, it doesn't get much higher than that.
So lower, right, in here. I'm forgetting now.
Lower. Ooh, I will take that lead back.
I never kiss on the first date. Lower.
Shit. Have you got them all right?
I'm flawless, what can I say?
You are enjoying that too much. These instincts of yours must be pretty handy in the crypto market.
They are, but I don't take risks. I respect money too much. I haven't always had it.
Would you prefer to Spend it on lifestyle things.
And investments. I do love spending, but nurturing it is cool too.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what my attitude is. I think balance is fairly important in this department.
But if you had to choose
Spounder?
one side or the other, are you a spender or a saver?
Well, you only live once, so while I've no responsibilities, I definitely want to enjoy what I earn.
That's fair enough. I mean, you must earn a really good salary, so you have the security to enjoy it.
Because I select
Within reason.
finance,
I mean, anyone
that's
can
why.
lose money, you know?
Let's finish the game.
So this one should be easy.
Iger in here, right?
Higher. Please, 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 please be higher.
There you go.
Yes! On top!
I'm wearing my favorite red lace bodysuit underneath. That's your reward for keeping up with me. Lower.
And now he's ace, right? Now the last
Wendell,
one
if
was
you
ace.
Really back
No,
yourself,
it's a king.
How that will make this interesting.
It
We
was a
aren't
king.
stripping, Ryan.
No, Brandy, get your mind out of the gutter. No, winner takes all.
Fine. I'm confident. You call it.
Now it was a king.
Higher.
There you go.
Okay, come on. Come on, give me my crown. Crown. Put it on. Well, thank you for a great game. It was really something. You put in the
GG, GG.
I don't lose. It pisses me off.
Okay, look, come on. It is character building. That was a joke.
Fine, you won fair and square, and you probably want the prize too.
No. Beating you is more than enough.
Stop, or I'm leaving.
A good night.
No, the winning feeling has got me hyped. I'm feeling good. I just want a good night for us.
Well, that can be arranged. I'll order the bubbles.
Because she said
like
never
your
kiss on
thinking.
first date. So the speed dating is not a date, I think, because it's like only to know. That's what I'm thinking.
That was a really fun night.
Yeah, it was. I'll give you most of the credit. It did all start with your game.
I know it did. This is where you tell me you also had a great night?
Yeah, I thought that was implied.
I'm not a mind reader.
You live just up the road, right?
I do. You can walk me to my door.
So who's gonna get the third date?
No commentary, please.
He's scrolling.
Scrolling back. Oh.
So we got for the third date. How many? How many? Can only be one. Yeah, it's only Brandy. Because with Tony, you need to learn more, maybe. But the problem was on that there, because we say about the name of Misha, maybe that fucked it up. So on the second question, you couldn't say there. You need to say truth. Do not say the name of Misha. But at the same time, there is an issue with Tori, is that the father controls her life. That's the issue immediately. Like you are saying, come to home. You shouldn't be. You should be resting. It's like she doesn't control her life, and that's the issue. So can I go for Brandy?
Hello, Brandy. How are you? I'm very good. Great to talk to you again. I had a blast the other night, and I was wondering if you would be free sometime this week, maybe the weekend, to meet up again. Yeah? Okay, I will. I will talk to you then. Okay, bye, Brandy.
Okay, bye, Brandy.
She's cool.
She's cool.
I was
Is that you being cool?
I was trying to
Be
be
cool. You're so not cool. But you've got another date.
I did get another date. No, it's okay. You're stronger than you know.
Against all odds. But I thought, instead of going to, I thought on speed dating you'll go for Misha too. Is what I thought.
Very private.
Well, I had to get the mood right.
What kind of food do they do here?
They do all sorts, really. It is very eclectic, as I'm sure you will see.
They do a cheese fondue. Yeah, we have to get that.
Yeah, yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's too many cheese. Now our guy, I need to go to the bathroom.
I would have never thought to order fondue.
Well, I'm extra like that. I still remember the first time I had fondue. In a Swiss skiing chalet overlooking a mountain range.
That sounds like something out of a movie.
Well, life's all about those moments. Do you have dream things that you want?
Yeah. I think everyone does. Like, even less materialistic people. Oh, let's share things of our dream lives.
Sounds fun.
Okay, let's start with the dream car. You go.
I don't know much, but sports cars are always sexy. You know, fresh interior, leather seats with a bright trim, you know? What about you?
You even know it down to the trim, eh?
Oh, yeah, I have...
Of course, sports car. I would love to have a Lamborghini. That will be like best
I
car.
want a sports car too, but it has to be fast. And I want it to have the butterfly wing doors. We could race each other.
I'm not so much about speed. It's more aesthetic for me.
That is just because you're afraid to lose.
Don't start, because I'll get competitive.
You know I'd win.
You're so annoying.
You do know I'd win.
No, I win. I always win.
I do believe that.
Yeah, as you should. All right, next question. What would be your dream home? Architecture-wise and where? That's important, because...
Mansion or a penthouse? I think a mansion will be great.
Well, since the pandemic, I think I just want space. So I want a mansion out in the countryside. I want to have a lot of rooms, big garden, tennis court, swimming pool.
Outdoor or indoor?
Screw it, it's a dream, isn't it? Let's have both. Let's chuck in a spa while we're at it, and a cinema as well.
Games room, poker table, bar area.
Yeah, well, look, we could go on forever.
We could. But I don't know, I like being high up, you know, living the high life. I'm just a sucker for a good view.
Well, you can come up to my mansion on the weekends.
Okay.
Yeah?
Deal. I'm happy with that.
So she likes
Let's
penthouse.
dive a little bit deeper. What is your dream partner like? For the game, not for any other reason.
I want a man who looks after himself and dresses well, but mainly someone who's ambitious and driven, who respects my hustle but has their own.
Power couple?
But the success isn't as important as the mindset.
Okay.
You know, we just always got to be pushing for more together. What about you? And don't steal my answer.
Yes, let's steal.
Or do. If you think
Someone
you can
believes on
watch it.
success, someone who loves me, someone like you. Yes, let's say it like that. Being cheesy.
I would actually say that it is someone a little bit like you, Randy.
Oh, piss off.
I am serious. You're a catch. You are talented, you are driven, you're very giving. Any guy would be lucky to be with you. And as a just tiny little bonus, you're also beautiful.
How did you turn something so cheesy into something so sweet?
Honestly, I don't know.
Next question.
Okay, let's pivot. What is your dream personal project?
If money didn't matter anymore, I'd get into politics.
So I'm a proper techie, so I would love to develop something that would actually change the world. I have always hated the hard bit of toothpaste that forms at the spout of the tube. So in order to combat it, I was... Hey, it's not that shit an idea.
Sorry, what?
You just, like, fully zoned out on me there.
I'm sorry if I've come across as materialistic, Ryan. See, I've come from worse than nothing. I arrived in the UK legally, in a lorry, as an asylum seeker. I was 7, all alone, and couldn't speak any English. It made things like school and social care really difficult, but eventually I taught myself. I hope this doesn't sound like a sob story.
No, not at all. Do you remember much of your old life?
Well, my home country suffered lots of civil violence and the economy was awful. Me and my mum lived off 3 loaves of bread a week, 2 normal ones and 1 sweet one. She saved all her money for a lorry trip across the channel, but it was only enough for 1 person, so...
Damn.
She sent me.
You didn't have phones or anything? You couldn't contact her?
No. I haven't heard from her since. I don't even know if she's alive. But I'm visiting the region next month to try and find her.
That's nice.
I want to make the most of my opportunity in this country because I'm one of the lucky ones.
Is Brandy short for something?
Bishma?
Brand
It means
Hannah.
beautiful.
Interesting.
Well, here is to you.
So now we understand her past,
Bishma.
like why she has this type of life, because she didn't have nothing in on the whole life. Now we understand. Okay, that's a good way to explain.
You know, I like hot weather, I like tanning.
You're gonna eat for lunch?
I could be reading my magazine on the beach.
What are you reading?
Keeping up with what's going on in the world. You know, I want to be
Even on a holiday?
The
So what do you
developers
have planned for the coming days?
understood they needed to explain
Work.
everything for each character.
Work.
The grind just does not stop with you, does it?
I don't think it's a bad thing to prioritize your work life if it makes you happy. What are you prioritizing at the moment? Work or socializing or something else?
Love life. Let's go for love life.
I am really focused on finding a partner at the moment.
You don't need a woman to make you happy. These days, people force love so much they actually end up pushing it away.
Do you think that dating is forcing it?
I think regular dating takes the magic away for sure. Like, I wouldn't do that speed dating event again. It all felt so routine and inauthentic.
Yeah, but I mean, it'll come when you least expect it. Cliche doesn't really work for a lot of people. You know, at least if you are actively dating, you have some control over it.
Or you end up settling for less than you deserve. I'm gonna be honest with you, Ryan.
Uh-oh.
I've never really felt genuine connections with people in my life. This feels different. But the fact that I've never been here before means I can't promise that I'll be good at it.
But do you want to try, though?
Yeah. But you have to be sure you want to continue this with me.
Yes.
I don't deserve half effort.
Of course, if you go for a date with the same person, it's because you want.
No, you don't. And you will get 100% from me, Brandy.
You too. How about a strawberry for the road?
Yeah, do you want one? Oh, yeah.
Like if you go for third date, of course you're gonna put your 100% on that,
You
on
know,
the girl. Like, come on.
the view from my flat is really beautiful. You wanna come take a look?
Yeah. Yeah,
I think it will be to
definitely
be
do.
saying no. You put time and effort to go to a third date, so.
Bring the strawberries too.
Ryan and Brian are becoming a power couple. He still refuses to get into crypto though. He doesn't want to get into crypto. That's good. Okay, good ending. Nice. We got with Brandy. We are becoming a power couple. That's good. Like the developers even explain the past of her. We can skip the credits. We saw 43 of scenes of her 100% luck, 100% confidence. Okay, that's good. Okay, let me only take out sound now, the volume, only to talk because it's too loud, and I didn't lower the volume because those that have voice volume, because one thing that I recommend to developers when they do VMVs is put voice volume and music volume. Like that the players can decrease a little bit the music, like that they can hear more the voice of the actors, and like because if they are together, decreasing a little bit the volume can decrease the voice volume too. So the developer should divide voice and music. Like that the players don't have afraid of the voice being lower. That's one thing that I will say to developers when they do VMV, to always divide the sound or music with the voice. But overall, it's a good game, 10 days. Like, continues same thing as 5 dates. 5 dates was during the pandemic, showing how players will how you could date people, right? Or as like to find girls. You go to a website, you will register, and you will see 5 girls, and you will select the girl that you want to continue. 10 dates is showing how after the pandemic, how it is as a speed date, like face to face. You need to know what to say, and pay attention to every detail that the girls talk or the guys, depending on the character that you want to play, and see how it is. Pay attention to everything and know what to say and how to interact with them to get to the third date. And when you reach the third date, of course, you want to go to continue with that character and not say no, I don't want you more. Like that will be kind of like bad. And at the same time, you can see that Brandy, let's to give because it was the only girl that I reached to the third date. The example you see in the beginning that she talks a lot about work, money, traveling. You are like, this girl only cares about that. But on the third date, you understand why she works a lot and why she wants to travel a lot. Because in her past life, she didn't have a lot of money, and that's why she works a lot, because she wants to have money to go to have that life that she never had. So it's well done by developers because they explain, at least for Brandy, because it's what I saw, explain her past to understand why she works a lot, and that's well done. I don't know about the other characters, how it is on the third date, but if they explain always their past life like that, it's always a good thing. Because like that you understand their pasts. But it's well done because each girl, like I was saying, each girl is different. Like Tony or Antonia, uh, football player, she's direct, she doesn't have afraid to talk about nothing, but then you see that she has problems with her dad controls her life, so immediately are like oof, that's rough. Brandy, that you see that she didn't on the past, she didn't have a good life, she always works, she cares more about work, but she gives you an opportunity because we are different immediately. we have Kathleen that she likes to read. She her life is like around theories, right? She was reading that book, so like is around that. She likes to observe people. She's like a lone wolf, so it's always different. And we are Azalea, I think it's like that her name, that she's more about astrology and like if your sign connects to each other, right? Because that about the astrology, how it works, that they say if a sign there are certain signs that are good for each other, others don't combine. So it's like that. So that's why I say when you create the profile, right? Our characters created the profile. When you select the industry that you work, what are your hobbies, and then your sign, that will affect the conversation with the girls. Because you could see with Brandy, because I select finance, she was liking because we had, like she says, you had a good job that pays well. Meanwhile, when I select creative on the first run, she wasn't like having it's not having fun, but she was kind of like say kind of in doubt about us because we are a freelancer, so meaning that in terms of of money isn't secure. So you could see difference in there immediately. So I think in terms of our sign, it will affect for Azalea because she will be around astrology. So you can understand that the profile that you create, things that you select, can affect in the in game immediately. That's interesting. But overall, the game is good because you can play with Ryan, you can play with Misha. Of course, Ryan meets four girls and the hosts. Misha will meet four guys and one girl. If you want to get achievements from the game, you need to complete those objectives that each character has to get achievements, and you have to see all the scenes. If you are only to see the endings of each girl and each guy, you need to do a lot of playability to and select different girls and guys to go. But of course, it's like at least one thing that they are smart is they put the skip button, and that's a thing that it's very good for this type of games to skip certain dialogue. But overall, a very good game, a good sequel for 5 dates, and at the same time it's good for players to play the game because you have fun, you have a good time playing. But at the same time, these games, 5 dates and 10 dates, teach players to how to go on a date, how to behave, how to talk, pay attention to every detail that the person that you are going to a date, what they are talking about, because that can help you in the future. So it's a good thing because it works for both ways. Player like have fun and the game teach the player too at the same time. But and you can see from each game passing the time, the developers, right, Wales Interactive and Good Gate Media, they are understanding how the actors need to act for games, because this type of games is not easy to act because it's a game, it's not a movie, right? And you can see that the acting on every VMV it's become better and better and better, and that's one thing that you enjoy, because you could see when I play 5 days, you could see that acting you could see there was like certain things that could be improved, and now seeing the 10 days is already good acting. So I'm enjoying much more because developers are learning how to do VMVs, and the actors at the same time are learning to how to behave in a game, right, in a VMV. And that's always a good thing because it makes the games better. That's one thing to say, because I have to be honest. So yeah, like if you like VMV games and you enjoy 5 days, I'll say I will recommend to buy the game. It's already out on Steam. I don't know if it came out. I think on GOG didn't came out. I think it's only on Steam. And you're gonna have a good time because there is a lot of playability and you can play with Misha too. If you never played 5 days or any VMV, I'll say go play 5 days to see how it is the game, and then play 10 days, and you're gonna see that's how they improve it, because it's a good game to play and to pass time at the same time. Both are 5 dates and 10 dates. I don't know if they have a bundle with 5 dates and 10 dates or not, but it will be a good idea for them to make a bundle with both games, the 5 dates and 10 dates, because they are a sequel, of course, different actors, of course, but it's a sequel. Why not do a bundle? That's one thing that it will be good too. But yeah, like I say, if you want to try out, you can buy. You can go to Steam. Is there already out? Give it a shot because I think you're gonna have fun and you're gonna learn something for your dates in the future. So hope you guys enjoy it and see you guys next time.